So we have with us Autonix BC series color mark sensor. So let's see how to tune the sensor for a particular color. What are the different modes available in this sensor? There is also a specific timer. We will see how to activate the timer also. And there is a normally open and normally closed type of output that also we will see. Let's first look at the wiring part. So the sensor will be available with 4 wires. We have brown color wire which we can connect it to 24 volts, blue color wire we can connect it to 0 volts, then we have black color wire which is our output wire, and white wire can be used for teaching the sensor or working up with the configuration to set the timers as well as the teaching function. So let's see how the wiring can be done. If you are using an NPN open collector output, we can wire the load between the output wire which is black color wire and 24 volts. But if you are using an PNP output, then you can connect the load between black color wire and blue color wire. This wire which we see over here is a white color wire. This one, this wire can be used externally like a set push button. So you can connect a push button over here between your white color wire and 0 volt of SMPS. Using this push button also you can set the configure the sensor for the color configuration teaching or as well as the timer function. Or there is also directly on the sensor a push button available. Using this push button also we can do the same things what we can do with this external white color wire configured to a push button. Sensor also comes with overcurrent protection and short circuit protection, and maximum load that we can connect over here is only 100 milliamps. So we will see different features of BC series over here. Now the kit has been powered on with 24 volt supply. On the device we can see there are 4 different indicator LEDs available. This is the first indicator LED which shows the taut color to the sensor. We have an output LED, we have stability indicator LED and timer LED. On the device there is a teach push button, and on the device there is an preset that you can position it for normally open and normally closed position. Right now it has been positioned on normally open type of output. So let's see the procedure to configure the BC sensor for a particular color. We can provide power 24 volt supply to the sensor. You should keep the color that you want to teach below the sensor within 15 mm sensing distance. Then either you can use the teach button or you can use connect a push button between white color wire and 0 volt. Same has been done over here. Both processes, the steps to follow are same, but the push buttons could be different. First, press the set key for one set key once the sensor enters the teaching mode. Then press the set key for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and release the set key. It will automatically take in the taught color and it will change this indicator here with respect to the color you taught it. And since the color is still below the sensor, output LED is on, stability indicator is also on. Now if I change the color below the sensor, we can see the output is turning off. But once I bring in the same color, the output LED turns on. Same thing we can see in this simulation. Whenever green color comes, the output turns on. Now there are also a color mode as well as color plus intensity mode, and those are also available to be configured in fine, normal and rough sensitivity. So based on your application, you can also configure the color only mode or color plus intensity mode. The basic settings to configure those are hold the set key for 3 seconds here now. Say for example, I want to configure say the color plus intensity mode. So in that case, how to do that? So how to enter the configuration mode? We can press the teach button for 3 seconds, keep it pressed. 1, 2, 3. It enters into the teaching mode. Now this is the first mode. You press this once more and you can toggle between these different modes. So this is your color plus intensity mode, fine mode of your color plus intensity. This is color plus intensity normal mode, color plus intensity rough mode. Again it came back to color mode with fine sensing sensitivity, color mode with normal sensing sensitivity, color mode with rough sensing sensitivity, color plus intensity mode with fine sensing sensitivity, color plus intensity mode with normal sensing sensitivity, and color plus intensity mode with rough sensing and sensitivity. So right now I'll keep it in color plus intensity mode and with rough sensing sensitivity. Once you confirm your respective configuration mode, you can keep this teach key pressed for over 1 second, it will accept the mode and it will come out. So now it is in color plus intensity mode and sensing sensitivity is rough. Okay, so based on that, now it is able to detect the green color. Okay, if a different intensity green color, if I keep it in front of it, it will not detect that. There is also an timer present in the sensor. This timer is by default a 40 milliseconds timer. The sensor is capable of sensing the colors or the sensing the different objects with the colors in 500 nanoseconds. So if you want the output to be on for a longer period of time, for 500 nanoseconds is not enough for your control system or a PLC to detect it. You can turn on this internal 40 milliseconds timer. This is an off delay timer, so it will keep the output on for 40 milliseconds even though the object is removed. After 40 milliseconds, the next measurement cycle will begin. So right now we can see this timer is on. So to turn on or turn off the timer, let's see how to do the settings. So for that, we need to hold the teach key for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it enters the timer mode. Okay, so in this mode, stability indicator, output LED both keeps flashing, and you have option over here to set the timer. So you can toggle whether you want to on the timer or not by using the teach key. Timer is off, timer is on. You can see over here the orange color LED is for timer. If I don't want the timer, I will keep it off and I will keep the teach key pressed for over 1 second to come out of this mode. Okay, so it accepted. I don't need the timer function and I can come out of the mode.